Hi guys, and welcome to my first Warcraft 3 pastcast. So the idea behind this pastcast, let's call it project, is quite simple. I figured I could do some casting, and since most of the few cool new games that come out nowadays are already being casted by the more popular casters, I thought I could cast some nice games from the past, or at least games that I believe should be nice from my memory and that haven't been casted on YouTube yet. And so for my first try I picked this replay from Zotac Cup in January 2009, which should be around Zotac Cup number 70, between the French elf player BeNSeN, who's spawning bottom left here in dark green. Even though he's playing with LGR tag here, I'm pretty sure he played for Against All Authority for quite a long time, since I remember him playing plenty of clan wars for them in Wc3, and I guess he faded into inactivity sometime around the end of 2009. And his opponent is Effect, who I only remember playing for in faculty, and he was pretty sure the second best Swedish human at that time, and also the second best Swedish player at all at that time. And I think he quit after Sweden lost in ENC 2010, so I guess that's sometime in the spring of 2010. And Effect got kind of a nice spawn position here. I guess it's the best on Gnoll Wood for human, because it's the one with the shortest way to the next merc camp, which is this. And Effect scouted in the right direction, so he can be sure BeNSeN isn't spawning here. So this is free to creep as first spot, it's pretty standard. And also this spawn position is right in front of the natural expansion that is easiest to defend on Gnoll Wood, because this gap is quite small and it's really difficult to micro in there with an army if you push on it, and that would be the usual path for BeNSeN to push on this expansion. And also this area is kind of small, so if you place your town hall here, the towers are quite well protected. And BeNSeN went for Tavern Hero Beastmaster with 2 archers first, and it's gonna creep this one. Kind of an unpopular playstyle at that time. Nowadays you see a lot of humans playing, a lot of elves playing Beastmaster first against human. So Effect is creeping this merc camp first, as I mentioned, and he's got 2 possible spots now to his fast expansion. He'll do a fast expansion, that's something I remember for sure from this game. Even this one that I just showed, or just the 12 o'clock spawn position, which would be easier to attack because it's like in a wide area, but it would be quite far away from the elf's main base. So Effect keeps creeping, and it's pulling his militia now. Meanwhile, BeNSeN put up a Huntress Hall and almost finished his second Angel of War, so he's gonna stay on tier 1 for a while and creep this one out. Probably get level 3 from that spot. And Effect is gonna take his natural expansion. Yep, uprooted this Ancient of War, and I'm not quite sure if this is gonna be enough for level 3, but yeah, we'll see. The first hunt should, the first hunt pops out now. Meanwhile, Effect is sending 1 footman to scout. I'm not even sure if, oh, I forgot a wisp there. I'm not even sure if BeNSeN scouted right in the beginning. So this was obviously a planned passive early game where he wants to creep to level 3 and gather a little army. Yeah, with level 2 Quilbies most likely push on push on the expansion, and he'll have extremely he'll be extremely in the lead of terms of map control. So yeah, Effect will most likely try to defend his expansion, not get harassed too much, but we'll see how that turns out. So he didn't get level 3, and he's getting that now from the screen cam. And Effect is level 3 already, and he's trying to, I don't know, creep check. BeNSeN maybe he's expected him around here. Keeps scouting. Only skilled level 2 Hawk. Maybe he's afraid of defend Foodman. I don't know, maybe he just prefers it.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And now he's heading in the direction of this expansion. And as I said, these towers are pretty well protected. And if he gets like 2 or 3 guard towers up, that's, yeah, then there's no possibility for this Hunts to do any damage on the expansion. And Effect is just running around a little bit, trying to win time. And if he would commit to an open fight right now, he would, yeah, lose a lot more than he could kill. Yeah, it seems like he's doing that now. Losing the first Footman, just hit these creeps, doing a little damage on the Shadow Priest, but yeah, he's just moving away, taking a little damage on the Beastmaster, and losing the Shadow Priest now. The only units Effect really can kill now are the archers, because the Hunts are so fast. They will only die if BeNSeN does a micro mistake. Meanwhile, the Shadow Priests are being chased. One should die for sure. Meanwhile, there's a counter expansion for BeNSeN. So he's not committing to push on Effect expansion too much. Oh, might lose Huntress right here. Yep, should have pulled that back earlier. But I think Effect didn't do too bad. I guess they both had quite even experience when the fight started. Now the Beastmaster is slightly ahead, but he's gonna catch this Hunt, and he's definitely gonna get it. Oh, nice deny. Okay, got no XP from that. And meanwhile, 2 guard towers are up, and shop is coming, and this archer is probably going to go down against this. Yeah, no. Okay, this archer is going to survive, but before his sword berserker dies. Yep.
Your building is complete.
Let the killing begin.
So BeNSeN couldn't do any damage to the expansion, couldn't harass at all, but he killed plenty of tier 1 units, and he's getting this fountain now, which is gonna be like level 4.5, and he did quite an early take for a double Ancient of War build. Oh, and he lost his first sword berserker. That shouldn't happen. And he did his counter expansion, so it's not too bad that he didn't harass too well, because he's gonna catch up and lost his second merc to this dragon. I don't know what's going on with him. Yeah, and Effect scouted his counter expansion now, but he, well, won't be able to do too much about it. He's losing this Footman, and as I said, BeNSeN's gonna catch up in terms of economy quite fast. There's the Panda second already, and 2 Ancient of Lore for Effect. For BeNSeN, of course. In Effect, who scouted this Tree of Life with his Footman earlier, is trying to harass a little bit, but he's got only Footman and his Priest, and he brought a Mud Golem, so maybe he can snipe out 1 or 2 units. And he sniped out the Mud Golem of BeNSeN first, So the panda's coming in, and he does slow out the Forest Berserk and nicely moves his Mud Golem out, so he's not getting focused. And slows the Beastmaster now, but that's not gonna save the Shadow Priest. And his Archer dies as well, but that's it for Effect, I guess. I don't think he can kill any more units. But he stays in the fight. I don't really know why. The Beastmaster once again picked the Hawk over the Quill Beasts on level 5. Effect didn't kill any more units, but lost all his footmen. He bought the stuff in his Archmage at some time. Yeah, this Entangled Goldmine is about to be done. Oh, and I think that must have been a straight tier 3 tag for Effect, who's building Mountain King and 2 Griffin Aviaries, so if he goes tier 3, pretty sure Griffins and maybe Knights out of this barracks. Yeah, and he's building a workshop as well, so it's either Griffin's tanks if he wants to do lame and hit and run, or it's some kind of Griffin's Griffin's Knights Mortars if he wants to do straight up fights. Meanwhile, this Hawk scalded a little. Let's see if Effect saved up 1,400 gold already and tries to creep this spot now, but yeah, BeNSeN has obviously heavy map control right now, and he's not even allowing Effect to creep this tiny green spot. Panda gets level 2. And this expansion is
Job's done.
Just building the 5th Wisp.
Research complete. Job's done.
In Effect saved up 2,000 gold. I think he should have maybe made. Oh, and there's a push of BeNSeN, and that's quite well timed. The base is not closed, and Effect saved up the gold he get like without spending anything on reinforcing units after this little harassment, and he stuffed back his Archmage, but this is surrounded and he needs the TP right away, and I guess he only has his Archmage and his Mountain King somewhere. Yeah, this one has to run, and he's gonna lose a lot of peasants, so this is a very well timed attack by BeNSeN. Okay, he built 1 Dragonhawk, and now he reached tier 3 and immediately builds 2 Griffins and a Knight. But he's losing a lot of militia. Maybe he should just run out of his base with his militia and wait until his tier 3 units come out. This bear is under fire. There's no stuff for BeNSeN yet, but there's almost no peasants remaining for Effect, and even this hunter survives after this bolt. And yeah, there's 2 peasants right now, and I don't know if BeNSeN lost any. Yeah, he lost this bear, but that's it. Paladin 3rd is almost out now, and oh, the Beastmaster has to watch out. Yes, he survived one more hit. Oh no, he didn't survive it. Well, and this MK dies as well. Yeah, and all these Hunts are dying now, and the Dryad is dying as well. Yeah, I guess BeNSeN underestimated this Archmage who has plus 11 damage. So I also thought this Beastmaster would survive with 1 more hit, and this 1 Griffin's getting focused out by the Hawk. I guess BeNSeN did a lot of damage there, but if he would have TP'd with his Beastmaster in time, that would have been like a great attack with nearly no losses.
Ready to work.
But now the Beastmaster is not down. He rebought it right away.
All right, who wants some?
And BeNSeN is now building nothing yet. Okay, he wants to stay under 50 as it seems, save a little more gold. He has 1,300 right now, and BeNSeN has broken his upkeep already, building his shop just yet, and I guess this is quite even if the Panda would be around. he's lacking on anti-air a little bit, but he has a Dryad and level 2 cool beast, and this Beastmaster is almost level 6. And I guess Effect is just gonna snipe out his bears one by one with his Griffin Riders, thanks to their magic damage. And level 6 for the Beastmaster now. And this Raging Quill Beast is level 3 Quill Beast as far as I know, so there's no Stampede yet. And this Paladin should use Divine Shield. And BeNSeN forcing Effect once more to retreat. He has only level 5 to 2 right now. Oh, this Paladin even has more experience than the MK. And the Panda is level 4 already. I don't know if he grabbed anything. I guess 2 creeps from this small spot, but the rest was Effect's units. And now 2 mortar teams have reinforced the army of Effect. And I guess this is not a good position for BeNSeN to fight when he TPs out. I guess once more the damage has been done, if you look at this. And the fight was kinda even, I guess. This archer's hiding out there. Don't know if this is the archer that survived like 10 minutes earlier, like up here where I thought it would die. It seems like BeNSeN is going to push once more. He's, I don't know, I'd say he's lacking on bears a little bit, so it's only Dryads, but there's mortar teams and knights and these kind of raid Dryads. One mortar team died, and this Beastmaster is in trouble and he TPs. And I guess it was like a Dryad and a TP for, yeah, that should be 2 mortar teams. Yeah, that's 2 mortar teams. So yeah, not exactly a great trade for either of the players. And BeNSeN is pushing once more. Right, I don't know why he's committing so much to these attacks. Since he killed all the peasants, he had like double income for quite a while, and this is like a advantage that would pay out a few minutes later and not right away. So he could have done like wait a little and killed my units and not push right away. But here's another fight. The Dryads are being focused, but these knights are taking a lot of damage as well. One knight is getting healed. These 2 knights seem to be dying. Meanwhile, Effect is gathering a lot of Dragonhawk riders. So all the Dryads are dead. And 1 knight only survived, and I guess BeNSeN has to run away again, and this was not a good fight for him. Yeah, this panda needs to be staffed. Yeah, this many Dryad thing isn't working against knights, mortars, Dragonhawks, so he's gotta have to think of something else.
Our forces are under attack.
Which he's doing now with 2 Ancients of the Wind. And his human heroes are 5-3-3 already, so they finally reached a competitive level, I'd say.
Ready to work.
And as you can see, I think BeNSeN had like 59 supply before this fight, and now he just broke his upkeep again, so that's a lot lost. And he keeps building Dryads, so I don't know, since Effect committed to building a lot of Hawks, maybe bears would have been good, but okay, there's 2 new Griffin Riders, so never mind. And Effect is trying to expand again, but BeNSeN is aware of things with the Hawk, and he's trying to interrupt. I don't know if he can do too much against this. because yeah, it's only Dryads as I said, and summons of course. Yeah, this mortar teams can do some free damage. Now he's attacking them, but well, they could do some nice free hits, and once more all the Dryads are dying. One is left, and this panda has to be staffed again. Yeah, which he's doing right now. There's a second expansion as well for BeNSeN, and I guess this archer is going to stay there until the end of the game. And Effect is building his second expansion now. And BeNSeN kinda has nothing, so he has to run. Just 2 heroes, and yeah, the first hippos come out now. There's a bear waiting.
Our forces are under attack.
And no upgrades yet as well for BeNSeN, but Effect has 1-0 on all his units, so there's 2 different upgrades. And it seems like this is going to go down to some kind of hippos against Dragonhawks fight, since they both are only collecting this type of unit right now. And this expansion was scouted by Effect, and BeNSeN is so out of position, I guess he's not going to be able to hold this. This Dragonhawk is being sniped out, but so is the Tree of Life, and BeNSeN is too late. A nice reaction by Effect, sniping out the Stride in the last second of the TP with his mortar teams. Meanwhile, the second expansion of Effect is about to be fully saturated. I don't know if this is like a field too far away. Not sure, but I guess so. And BeNSeN decides to creep out this gold mine anyway, since I guess he will try to rebuild this Tree of Life soon. I'm not quite sure whose army is in the lead right now. Effect is creeping this red spot now, getting his MK level 4, 544. It will be done. Yeah, there's a lot of hippos already. 8, I think 9 hippos against only 5 Dragonhawks. So right now it's not a point where Effect should fight. And BeNSeN is doing the right thing. He's pushing with this expansion now, and I guess Effect is, he has a TP, but he just decides not to use it, so he lets this expansion go down. Meanwhile, no other Tree of Life for BeNSeN. He seems not to fight. Yeah, he lets it go down.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, and BeNSeN went in. Effect went into a high upkeep already, building more Dragonhawk riders, and both seem to be not sure if they want to fight right now. BeNSeN is running away. Now it seems like no, Effect isn't gonna chase him. Guess if Effect isn't careful for 1 second and chases this hippos over the forest, these hawks will get picked out one by one, even if he shackles them. And BeNSeN is on 90 supply already. 1-1 on his griffins, on his mortars. 1-0 on his knights.
Glory to the Blood Elves.
And both are kind of just doing nothing now, running around a little, creeping, which is, I guess,
Our
better
warriors
for...
have engaged the
Okay,
enemy.
no longer better for BeNSeN since he broke into high upkeep as well, with 83 supply.
Our
So now Effect is pushing on BeNSeN's expansion, and there's quite a lot of Hawks, and yet, well, that doesn't seem like enough hippos. Even
Our
though he has a
warriors have
TP,
engaged
he
the
does not
enemy.
want to fight. Just lets this expansion go down. Oh yeah, and there's a whole bunch of hippos. I guess he was keeping them in his base to not risk to not
your
risk
building is complete.
that they get shackled and killed on the way. So Effect is creeping the second red spot, pulling his Archmage away. He's gonna get level maybe both on 5, I'm not sure. Finds a Tome of Experience and a Spike Collar, and
Our
that's
warriors have engaged the
practically
enemy.
5/5/5. That's really
Research finished.
hard to defeat, because that's not really an anti hero combo that BeNSeN's having here. It's more like against army with the summons and the breath. And now as all the hippos are coming in, Effect decides not to risk anything. He TPs out because he has 2 running mines against none. And there's a new Tree of Life coming, and the main difference, I guess, in the upcoming fight should be the kind of damage output, because these hippos are all gonna take damage over time from the Hawks, and as it seems there's an immediate counter push, and BeNSeN got a protection scroll and a 2 heal scrolls, so he
Our
can
warriors have engaged
counter
the
this
enemy.
damage over time pretty well. And Effect is just gonna get one hippo, one hawk sniped out after the other by those hippos if they outnumber the hawks, which I think they should do. And the only thing he could do against that is Holy Light, but that has kind of a lot of cooldown, and we'll see how that plays out. So both are using their scroll of protection. Breath of Fire is being casted. The Paladin used Divine Shield right away. The Mortar team is doing kind of a good job, and it seems that the hippos are kind of outnumbering the air units of Effect, and Effect is losing one hawk after the other, and most of the hippos survive, and the last hawk is about to be killed. And Effect clearly lost this air fight, and now it's only 3 heroes and 2 mortar teams against this entire army. And the Paladin is surrounded, and he just used Divine Shield, and this one's going down. And the Beastmaster could just use TP in time after the stun duration has run out. So this expansion is still running, but I guess there's no way for Effect to win any air fight anymore, since there's 9 hippos that survived. The main tree is running down, so yeah, a little thing to keep in mind is that every unit that is being stuffed by BeNSeN from now on is not gonna be healed right away, because it's far away from the moon whales. For example, this panda, I guess he didn't have that in mind.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And yeah, there's the hawk once more, but he's even using bolt to kill it. And he should have... Okay, he doesn't need flare.
Your building is complete.
And Effect is... oh, he's not building any more air units, so I guess from now on these hippos are kind of 18 useless supply for BeNSeN, because, well, there's nothing they have to fight against. And that kind of puts Effect in the supply lead, even though this panda reached level 6 within the fight. And well, I guess that makes it hard for Effect to fight. And BeNSeN is trying to push on this expansion once more. Those two mortar teams are getting some free shots off, and the Dryads have not moved. So both are dying, and the first bear is dying. And Effect is just losing his first unit now, and he uses his ultimate, uses the Cyclone on the MK right away. I guess that was a mistake, since the Archmage could use his ultimate and he didn't have a town portal, so that could have been really painful. But I guess BeNSeN has to be happy with killing this expansion now. This bear is also level 2, so there's still no stampede. And those useless hippos are doing some scouting right now.
The flows of magic are whimsical today.
And yeah, Effect has 2 arcane sancti now, and he's just collecting kind of a standard ground army. Well, it's not really standard to play this on tier 3, because usual you would go like MK, Archmage, MK, casters, breakers, mortars. So this is kind of the tier 2 army plus paladin plus knights. Meanwhile, Effect picked off a fearless bear, and he's going right in the fight again. Sniper on one bear, and yeah, those heroes are a really sick combo. A nice breath in those casters and mortars. But yeah, I don't see this kind of fighting being any useful for BeNSeN, because the human heroes can just hit and run and not die and snipe out the units one by one. So BeNSeN is pulling back a little now, but so does Effect. He stays on 50, collecting some gold. So it's 2 bases against 1 right now.
Forces are under attack.
At least mining bases.
Ready to work.
It seems like BeNSeN is trying to go in once more, but well, yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. This gap is really no place he can fight in. And he keeps scouting with that hawk, obviously for another try to get up this expansion from Effect. And I guess that's exactly what he's doing. Oh no, he's traveling to a different location this time. Pretty sure this one.
I smell magic in the air.
BeNSeN also collected some kind of normal ground army now. The only thing that will be missing for the standard army now are some Fury Dragons against those casters. And it seems like Effect really wants to have an open fight right now. I don't know if that's so good. He's using his ultimate to TP out. Don't know if he killed anything. He lost a breaker, I thought. Yeah, there he is.
Ah, the great outdoors.
And this, yeah, there's nothing happening here. There's no gold for Effect right now to put up another town hall.
Ready to work.
And now he's moving out once more. I don't know if he wants to push on the main base or what's in his mind. But the armies seem kinda even now. If the Panda uses his ultimate and the Archmage is using his ultimate to the bottom, to the scout tower he just made, that's kind of a brilliant move. But I guess BeNSeN is kinda guessing so, because obviously the Archmage turns in the direction he's porting to when he uses the ultimate or when he uses any kind of teleportation. So now BeNSeN TP's in and wants to fight, and once more the Archmage uses his ultimate to TP to this tower that this Hawk just took like a second too long to take down, and it's hitting on the Tree of Eternity, but that's not gonna go down. And the elf is coming from the top, and yeah, I guess he can just use his ultimate over and over again now because it has like 15-second cooldown, and BeNSeN will be on the run the whole time. I thought Effect should have scouted this. Yes, he does, but he decides to go for the other Tree of Life. And now it seems like BeNSeN and Effect are both committing to fight. The Panda uses Drunken Haste, Breath of Fire, the first Knight goes down. Those hippos standing there doing nothing. The Panda used his ultimate Cyclone on the Archmage. The Storm Elemental almost got focused down. And now the Fire Elemental is in focus. And now the Storm Elemental is down and the Fire Elemental is down, and this Mountain King is never gonna go down. I don't know why he's focusing that. But yeah, it still looks kinda even. Those bears do a lot of damage. And those summons also. There's two new bears coming in. And that's kinda turn around bears because there's no blockers left for Effect, who was back to 51 supply but just used his Paladin's ultimate to get back to 64, and now the Panda's in trouble and he needs to be staffed, which is happening right now. And now there's only a Beastmaster left and one bear, and this Beastmaster is surrounded. And this level 9 Beastmaster is gonna go down. And well, there's no gold left for BeNSeN, and he calls Crazy Race ... GG. And so Effect wins this game thanks to the Paladin ultimate. And that's it. So that was my first try for the Warcraft 3 Pastcast. I'd really appreciate some feedback, whether it's about the technical issues or the commentating or my camera work, which was pretty poor, I guess, because I didn't really pay too much attention to that, or if you have anything to say about the game, that would be nice. And I guess that's it. See you.